If only they could tell their story. But sometimes their eyes do. They tell of the fear this dog must have had when she was thrown into the frigid waters under a bridge and left for dead. They tell of the pain this dog must have felt as someone or something cut into his back legs. And of the utter confusion and cold these 7 little ones felt as someone put them into a small box and dumped them outside. But here they have found a home. They have found help. And finally, they have found hope.
I've always believed that shelter animals especially are so grateful for the care of a good home that they make wonderful pets because they're willing to give all of their love and forgive all of the sins of the people before them.
The people here believe every animal deserves a second chance at a real life and real happiness. This is Animal Haven, and this is their family.
Animal Haven gives every dog, cat, bunny rabbit, whatever animal comes to the front door, a fighting chance.
And fighting for a chance is something most of these animals know all about. But as they come through the doors here at Animal Haven, they soon learn this crowded and loud building holds unlimited heart. First, they are all given the respect of getting a name. Meet Hansel and Gretel, the Flintstones, and Buck. After a name, every animal gets a physical exam, vaccinations, and needed tests. They are spayed or neutered, and they get lots of TLC.
It's as though the animal's family has not signed a do not resuscitate. Those animals will be well taken care of until they have the ability of going home with a great family.
The immediate and extensive care is a bold front-end demonstration of their commitment to these forgotten animals and their determination at Animal Haven to find them a permanent home, despite the ongoing struggle for funds.
We feel that we are on the animal's side, the animal's ambassador, the animal's key to success.
And success is accomplished despite some pretty unbelievable circumstances. People stacked on people, cages upon cages, and still the animals continue to come. Abandoned, abused, and forgotten. Johnson County's Animal Haven is a shelter in a 40-year-old building that was a modified ranch house. It can comfortably hold 150 animals, but routinely houses twice that number. Almost 3,300 animals came through these doors last year alone. But the numbers don't tell the story here, and they don't make the decisions. Just ask this mom and her 10 puppies, born on Christmas morning. Out of room in the other parts of the shelter, they call Animal Haven's main office home. Overcrowded already, the 4 employees who share this tiny area all agreed to share it even more. Universally, they do not waver from their low-kill mission here, not with cute little puppies, and not in more difficult situations, like Fraser's. He came here with one leg so badly injured it had to be amputated. Staff and volunteers, though, continue to donate many hours of extra time each week to rehab him, so this 3-legged adult dog will also have a chance at adoption. No, the numbers don't tell the story, but they are astonishing. Hundreds of meals a day come from this tiny one-counter kitchen. 1 donated washer and dryer runs non-stop to keep bedding clean. And more than 2,000 surgeries happen here every year, in a room hardly the size of a modern-day walk-in closet.
Our hearts can't get any bigger, but the space in our walls need to find a way to do that.
And they are trying. In the meantime, though, it's the staff, the board, and the volunteers that continue to make Animal Haven a safe and happy place.
I come 3 days a week, 3 afternoons a week, and play and socialize with the cat.
Volunteers like Teedy, an adamant cat lover who has seen it all here.
We saw Sprigget come in. He had been left in an apartment. People had moved out and hadn't told anybody, and poor kitty about starved to death.
But Nurse Back to Health, Sprigget, like more than 1,500 animals here last year, was adopted into a happy home. Teedy was also here when Animal Control brought in 45 cats taken from one home. This picture shows the deplorable conditions the cats lived in. Many, like this one, had to have tails amputated and faced other huge health problems. Some are still waiting for adoption, and volunteers like Teedy and Bob and many others work with them constantly to get them over their fear of humans.
There's a variety of people, that work here, variety of volunteers from all different backgrounds, which makes it really unique, although the one commonality is that everybody's here because of the animals and for the love of animals and wanting to do something right for them, who otherwise may not have a chance.
Thank goodness for Animal Haven, because this precious little thing would not be here with us.
No one but the folks at Animal Haven thought Porter had a chance. An old dog with blinding cataracts, he came here with a huge gash in his chest, a terrible case of mange. He had been here for a year when one day his life turned from that of a pauper into a prince.
I felt an instant connection when he started pushing that cage on the ground to follow me. It was a large cage. He was pushing it with one paw and walking with his other paws to try and catch me, and so I felt an absolute instant connection with Porter.
In fact, the Guthries took Porter home that day, and how this pound doggie's life has changed. Sewing with Jeannie is just the beginning. He has his choice of places to sleep in their bedroom. He goes everywhere in the car. He even gets the last bite of dinner. To say he's loved is an understatement.
And with our children grown, this is my new baby. And I would be very lonesome without him, because he's never without me.
And that's what it's all about here at Animal Haven, saving the stray and starving, finding the lost, and rescuing the innocent. Doing it all with the hope that a life that could have ended early in hunger or pain will instead begin again. Something like this.